Today we have Gamora from Marvel Champions the card game. We're going to open up her hero pack and see what she's all about. So far, I've played with several of the Guardians, and they've all been really, really fun. So I'm excited to see how Gamora plays. I would assume she's aggression, but I don't know for sure. Alright, as always, we get the art. Same art from the front of the package. And let's see if we have any more rules. She's got some frequently asked questions. I'll leave that up for a second for you guys to read. And she is aggression. Imagine that. I think she's going to be a lot of fun to play as. I'm really interested to see how well she goes, how well she fits in team-ups with other Guardians characters. I'm not going to be able to get this open. There we go. I can always cut this out, right? Maybe I should make a channel of just me opening plastic packages and then nothing but. Okay. Gamora, 2/2/2, finesse. After you play an attack event, remove one threat from a scheme once per phase. And precision, after you play a thwart event, deal 1 damage to an enemy once per phase. Hand size of 5, hit points 10. Okay. So looks like you're going to be doing a bit of both thwarting and attacking each turn, depending on what you play. Her alter ego is an outlaw, 3 recovery, skilled tactician. You may include up to 6 attack and or threat events in your deck from aspects other than your chosen aspect. Wow, that's nice. So you can take the best of anything and bring it into your deck, as long as it's attack and thwart. Action, look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack or thwart event, draw it. Well, I have a feeling she's going to be a lot of fun to play. Let's check it out. Her cards. Nebula, of course, is an ally. Cost 2, 2 health, 2 attack, and thwart. 2 all over the place. After she enters play, search your deck for an attack or thwart event and add it to your hand. Nice. Acrobatic move. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Cross counter. Oh, by the way, that is an attack. I assume a lot of her cards are going to be attack or defense. This is an attack, defense, and thwart card. Cross counter. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Remove 1 threat from the scheme. Wow, that is really good for only 1. Set the pace. Thwart. Remove 1 threat from the scheme. For nothing. So you pay that. You're removing a thwart and you're dealing a damage because of her ability. You get 2 of those. Decisive blow, attack. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, 7 damage instead if you played a thwart event this turn. You know, like one of these that doesn't cost anything. Forward momentum. Remove 3 threat from the scheme, 5 threat instead if you played an attack event this turn. Oh, she's going to be so much fun, I can tell right now. Conditioning room. Alter ego location here. Exhaust conditioning room. Return the bottommost attack or thwart event from your discard pile to your hand and heal 1 damage from Gamora. Keen instincts. Upgrade. Exhaust it to generate a wild resource for an attack or thwart event. Nice. Gamora sword. Restricted. After you play an attack event, deal 1 damage to the enemy. Those are her cards. So far, I am really excited to play this. Gamora comes with aggression, so let's see. Angela. Doesn't cost anything to attack. And 3 health. After she enters play under your control, search the top 10 cards of the encounter deck for a minion and put it into play engage with you. Then shuffle the encounter deck. If a minion was not put into play this way, discard her. That's interesting. I kind of like that. You get her out for free, but she's instantly going to have to fight something, and it could be easy, it could be really bad. Clobber. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If this is the first card you played this round, return this card to your hand. Plan of attack. Search the top 4 cards of your deck, top 7 instead if you're in alter ego form, for an attack event, and add that to your hand. Uppercut. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. So this is where we're having the extra aspect cards that her ability allows us to have. So here's some protection. First hit, deal 2 damage to the villain if you're in hero form. And as a hero interrupt, when a minion initiates an attack, deal 2 damage to that minion. Knock them out before they hit you. Justice. Remove 3 threat from the main scheme. If this is the first card you've played this round, return it to your hand. Nice. And then we're back to some more aggression here. Combat training. You get +1 to attack for your hero, but you can give that to anybody. God Slayer, another sword. When your hero makes a basic attack against a unique enemy, exhaust God Slayer, your hero gets +2 attack for that attack. I like that. And some basic cards here. Drax, play only if your identity has the Guardian trait. He's got 3, 4 health, 1 and 3 attack. Drax cannot attack minions, so he's going to go straight towards the villain. Hit and run. Attack / thwart. Deal 2 damage to an enemy and remove 2 threat from a scheme. And then energy, genius, and strength. And that is all the player cards we get. Let's check out her obligation. You may flip to alter ego form, choose exhaust your alter ego to remove it from the game, or choose and discard 2 events from your hand to discard it. Sibling rivalry. Players other than Gamora cannot remove threat from it. Comes out with 4. After the villain phase begins, deal 1 face down and counter guard to Gamora. Yikes. So you gotta take care of that quick. Nebula is the minion, imagine that. 5 health, 2 attack, 1 scheme. Retaliate 2. Yikes. When this minion would enter play, discard the Nebula ally from play. So if your ally's out there, she goes and turns straight into a minion, and she can retaliate for 2, so you want to get her done quick. And a bind attached to Gamora. Treat Gamora's printed text box as if it were blank. Yikes. Choose and discard an attack event from your hand and deal 1 damage to Gamora to discard that card. Waylay. When revealed, stun and confuse Gamora. If Gamora is already stunned or confused, this card gains surge. Man, so those cards, they just go straight towards Gamora. There's no doubt they're going for anybody else. They're geared towards just her. So that's her pre-built deck. I am very, very excited to play this. This is probably one of the decks I've been most excited for recently. She looks like she's going to be a lot of fun, and she's very versatile with being able to add those cards from extra schemes, or sorry, extra aspects. Let's take a look at the extra cards that come with her, which could be used in her deck with her ability. Pivotal Moment. Deal 2 damage to the villain, 5 damage instead if there's no threat on the main scheme. Comms Implant, attached to a Guardian ally, max 1 per ally. Attached ally gets +1 thwart and another hit point. That is instantly going into my Star-Lord leadership deck. No doubt about it. True Grit. After a hero defends against an enemy attack, remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart. And Enhanced Reflexes. Uses 3 energy counters. Exhaust it and remove 1 energy counter from it to generate a lightning resource. So those are the extra cards that could be right into her deck if you wanted to. Overall, I am super pumped for Gamora. This is going to be a blast. I always play with the pre-built decks for a little while before I make any changes, but she looks like she's going to be a lot of fun. So let me know what you guys think. I'll probably play her pretty quickly with Star-Lord, but I want to see who she's good with. Oh, that's Gamora, so I'm excited to play. Thanks for stopping by the channel. If you have any other decks you want us to review or any other games you want us to unbox or check out, just leave a comment below. And don't forget, if you don't mind, to subscribe. That really helps us out. and you'll be able to know when we update more videos. So have a good one, guys.